Welcome along to Rock and Rob's album review with Rob Olgoth. I've got the T-shirt on, Rob. Give up the ghost. Thanks for sending us that.
You're welcome.
Big welcome to you as always, mate. How's it going with the band first and foremost?
Really good. We started again doing new songs. We've dropped a few, but they'll always be in the back burner. So we started a couple of New Order songs, 9 Inch Nails and Prodigy. That's the set list there, yeah, from our first gig. A lot of people have been asking what we've been playing. So that's the full set list we've done without a break. So we're really proud of ourselves for doing that. Yeah, people have been asking us in general, but it's the songs, but sometimes we put a little twist on them, change it up a little bit from the original versions. Enjoy the Silence was one that got amazing feedback with that one. It's a bit more heavier version that we do. So yeah, that's it. If any viewers, again, just pop over. We've got a YouTube page as well, Give Up the Ghost UK. I'm actually going to be interviewing the guys this afternoon as well, so I'll be putting that on our YouTube page. So yeah, that's us where we are with that, but it's all good.
Great stuff. I think the T-shirt's a bit of a giveaway to what we're reviewing today.
Yeah, Iron Maiden. It's one of my favourite bands when I was growing up. So it's this one here, Number of the Beast. I also got the remastered one, but I'm noticing, you notice a change in the colours with the original one.
Yeah.
The original one's more vibrant, more blue. But on the B side to this one, it's Beast Over Hammersmith. A lot of people were asking when that was going to be released. One of my favourite bands I ever liked. I was 10 at this time. I remember buying it from Woolworths. It was one of those ones I was cleaning shoes to get pocket money to buy this album. This was the album that I realised I could drum to, the song called The Prisoner on this one. I'll never forget sitting on the side of my bed, pretending I had a drum kit, and it was like a quad on the bass pedal, and I couldn't do it. I sat for hours persevering, but the song on it's called The Prisoner. It's when I knew I could play the drums. So yeah, I was 10 years old at this time. So we're starting off with the song Invaders. Originally it was going to be called I think it was Another Life, or Twilight Zone. Invaders, I like it. It's a really good song, really sort of kicking in with drums and heavy guitar, and as you would expect, it's a song about Viking invasion. A very strong bass, drum intro, really good. Clive Burr, who's no longer with us, massive influence on me. I think he Parkinson's he passed with. Absolutely iconic drummer, brilliant drummer. So yeah, I think it was Twilight Zone was originally going to be the opener for this song. A lot of people moan about it. A lot of Iron Maiden fans that's the only band they'll really like, and it's like Maiden this, Maiden that, can't see past it. Very precious band to a lot of people. The second song got Children of the Damned. Now this was originally based from a Black Sabbath song called Children of the Sea. Big drop in tempo, sort of a little bit acoustic-y style guitar intro. Big theatrical end of this one. It's brilliant. It's the vocals on it. I mean, this is Bruce Dickinson's first. He was with a band called Samson before that. This is his first album. He took over from Paul Di'Anno, who'd done the first Maiden album, Killers, after that. So Dickinson took over this, finished the Killers tour, Number of the Beast, but the vocals on this, the screams on it, the vocal, he's not a singer. A lot of classical, I think he was classically trained as a vocalist, but it's outstanding. If you like Maiden, you'll know, anyone will know what I'm talking about here. So yeah, it's a bit of a drop in tempo, but it's very theatrical, this song. Then we've got The Prisoner. This is a song I was talking about, the drum beat, the intro to this. If you listen to it, this was a song, but I was 10 years old, so it was 1980. I knew I could drum. I mean, I'll never forget running in the living room saying, "Mum, I can do it. I can do that song." What a moment it was for me personally. But this is a song based on a TV series, The Prisoner, Patrick McGoohan. The intro to this, they actually just started playing it live. And the reason I've chose this album as well is they're touring just now. I'm not sure if they played Newcastle. They played the Hydro in Glasgow. I know that much. And I think the Manchester Arena and the O2 in London 2 nights all sold out. It's based on the Somewhere Back in Time. It was an album that never really got recorded or documented from 1986. So this is called Somewhere Back in Time tour, covering a lot of those songs. But Yeah, Patrick McGowan, he does the intro and opening spoken word line to this one. Then I'm going to quiz you, Steve, on a children's program you would have liked. Now, this song's called 22 Acacia Avenue. Do you know a cartoon that's based on?
Mr. Ben.
No, it's Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. Ah, right, okay. Got you.
So, again, when I was older, I used to watch these cartoons, and then you're watching it. This song's about ladies of the night. 22 Acacia Avenue was the address. I think the singer at the time, Paul Diano, used to visit this lady, or he was a friend. A red light district song. So somebody, one of the producers, must have liked, I don't know. It was obviously a tongue-in-cheek thing, a little secret at the time. Let's put this on this cartoon for a laugh. Then you've got Number of the Beast. Now, this was massive controversy around this. Now, I do remember in America, people were buying this album, burning it, setting fire to it, etc., etc. Now, it's simply based on The Omen 2. Is this real or just fantasy about shadows and being frightened of watching a horror film? That's what it's about. 666, the number of the beast. It's a human number. It's all based on that. So a great song again. Then you've got Run to the Hills. I think a lot of people recognise this one. Again, simply based on cowboys and Indians. That's all it's about. Simple as that. Great drum intro again. A lot of 16 beats and hi-hats there. Round the kit, kicking into the song. It's one of those. That's brilliant. Well done. It's a great song. Well recorded as well. Then you've got Gangland. This is a song about fear and uncertainty based on 1930s Al Capone style gangster song. It's about I suppose, well, an example would be Thin Lizzy, The Boys Are Back in Town, which is about the craze. That's what it's about. The boys are back in town again. That's what that song's based on. This one's based on Al Capone style, 1930s. Brilliant song. Love the drumming to this as well. It's just sweet as a nut for me. And you've got Hallowed Be Thy Name, a song about a guy's waiting to be hung, basically. It's one of the most recognised metal songs of all time. It's based on the Lord's Prayer, Our Father. A song about a condemned man believing his soul is immortal and his soul will live on. Very theatrical as well, very dramatic. I find this album, especially Children of the Damned, Hallowed Be Thy Name, they're classics. They go on about 7 minutes approximately, but it's the storylines behind it. So I was looking into it and I thought, Children of the Damned, The Prisoner, I was thinking there's a lot of songs here based on TV programmes, and I'd done a wee bit of research, and it's Phantom of the Opera, Iron Maiden, Murders in the Rue Morgue, Children of the Damned, Aces High, Die with the Boots On, The Prisoner, Where He Goes There, The Duelist, Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner, Man on Edge, The Wicker Man, just some. So this Iron Maiden are massively based on historical things. Steve Harris started the band in Leighton, East London, 1973. Now there's still a pub there. It's called the Cart and Horses, which is now an Iron Maiden themed pub. It's brilliant. They've got their own beer out now. It's amazing. And I think there's a couple of pictures of the strips. Steve Harris, this England one, and West Ham. And if you notice, there's a picture of Steve Harris playing the bass. Always got his claret and amber. Styles are professional for West Ham or Maiden. So he obviously chose Maiden. They've done a tour just now, and they've been using West Ham as training ground. They have got like a pretty good team, actually. I live on the side with a Maiden crew versus wherever they're playing. I think they played West Ham B team. What a thing to do. What an achievement, and it's unbelievable. But as well, when the recording of this album was done, Rod Smallwood, the manager, crashed his car, took it to the garage. The bill was £6,000 and £6.06. So I'm not paying it. I'll pay 500, a penny more or a penny less. But there was a lot of funny things going around this at the time. Burn this album and condemn it, etc. But as it's all good publicity. So it pushed the album iconic. I love the cover to this. That was Rod Smallwood. So you've got Eddie on the front. It was based on a sketching or a drawing that was on a World War II tank in Germany. World War II tank. So it's Eddie. So you've got Eddie's. You look at Eddie, you think of Maiden. You think of Maiden. You think of Eddie. So Derek Riggs was the original artist for this. He's now been taken over by Mark Wilkinson, and I'll show you this. That's does all Marillion covers. He now does the Maiden one. So I think I might do a Marillion one coming up in the future. But they're on tour just now. amazing album. For the first time, I've just listened to the B-side, The Beast Over Hammersmith. It's a T-shirt I'm wearing. A lot of fans wanted this released. They weren't happy with the original recording at the time, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Also, as well, the Number of the Beast influenced by Rabbie Burns, a Tamil Shanta poem as well. So you got all these people saying it's this, it's that, it's devil. It's not. It's based on a horror film and Scottish poetry. So there you go. Run to the Hills again, Cowboys and Indians. But outstanding album. Love it to bits. Love the artwork. Love the cover. I've still got that one from Woolworths when I was 10 years old. Big collector of Maiden stuff, Maiden memorabilia. So it's quite a personal one for me. But like I say, the song The Prisoner was a song I started drumming to.
Fantastic, Rob. As always, absolute pleasure to listen to your memories. And what you're thinking about next week? Have you thought about it next?
I have, but I'm not telling. But I would also like to thank everybody who's watched it, because I think it's about 150 more this week. And for me personally, for my confidence, it's honestly, I was overwhelmed. If people could just hit the thumbs up, the likes on the way in or way out, it just gives me a personal target, a personal sense of achievement. And I'm just really grateful for everybody who listens. Anybody who wants to leave a comment, give me an album review, I'll go and buy the album, do my research on it. And it's about, again, I keep saying it, if everyone's got records up in their attic or hidden away, get them back out, look at them, price them. It's memorabilia and it's history. It's a journey through people's life and music collection.
Great stuff, mate. Lovely to see you. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, Rob.
Okay, mate. Thank you. Cheers now. Bye.
A big thanks to all our sponsors, Skips and Bins. You can find them at skipsandbins.com or telephone 0800 25 45 25 3. Email inquiries at skipsandbins.com. Website, skipsandbins.com. Easy contract free and pay-as-you-go waste collection. Big thanks to Mr. Vicky's Sauces Handmade in Cumbria. You can order them from their website, mrvickys.co.uk, or by telephoning 01768 210 102. A big thanks also to New Workwear. You can find them at newworkwear.com. They're an agile and dedicated workwear provider. Welcome back as well to United Travel. They are a UK coaches firm and they are based in the Northeast. They've got 2024 tours and you can contact them on 01670 632 460 or mobile 0791 666 4174. Email info@unitedgrouptravel.com, and they've got a website which is unitedgrouptravel.com. There's no strangers on their tours, just people you haven't met yet. Big thanks to them for their sponsorship. Big thanks as well to Media Arts, and they supply all the video technology. If you want to become a member and get a cup, a pen, a membership card, and a scarf, then get your smartphone and put it over this QR code. It will take you straight to the membership pack. It's a £25 one-off fee. You can also go to NUFC Matters website and search membership pack to book today. If you want to help the channel, then subscribe to it by hitting the subscribe button. Hit the thumb up under the video to like the video and click share to share to your other social media. We're also available as a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and other podcast providers. Don't forget, we help the food bank on this channel. If you want to do so virtually, go to nufcfansfoodbank.co.uk and make a donation today. The Alan Shearer raffle is back on. 150 tickets, £1 a ticket, win a limited edition signed Alan Shearer ball. Enter today at nufcmatters.com. We still do 7 NUFC Matters show a week for free. But if you want to help support NUFC Matters, then there are a few ways of doing it. Hit the like button on each live broadcast and video. This helps the channel grow. Hit the subscribe button and select the all notifications bell so you don't miss a single show. If you want to help us financially, then you can join the channel using this button with the membership starting at $1.99 a month. Or you can drop us a donation in the chat using a super sticker. We're also looking for sponsors, If you'd like your brand advertised on the flyers for the show and featured during the ad break, then email John at nufcmatters.com to arrange today.